going to start here in Chicago with Adrian Wojnarowski and Kendrick Perkins, because we do have some breaking news this morning. Ime Udoka said that Marcus Smart is questionable for Game 1 with a mid-right foot sprain. Woj, what more can you tell us?
Yeah, I was told he left the arena last night in a boot and then had an MRI this morning, Marcus Smart. But the good news for Boston, the imaging came back clean. And like you said, they're listing him as questionable for Game 1. And I think the hope is that he'll be able to play. But if he didn't play Game 1, I think the thought with Boston would be more that giving him more time to rest would allow him to be able to play at a higher with a higher degree of confidence in that foot the rest of the series, be more pain-free. But Marcus Smart has always been a player with a really high tolerance for pain, and the hope is that he will be on the court and that this is not a serious injury.
Well, that's good news, the silver lining there for Boston, Woj. But Perk, you're a Boston guy. What percentage do they need Marcus Smart to be at in order to win this series against a tough Miami Heat team?
You know what? I just think they need him at about 50%. The way that Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown is playing right now, we see the way that Grant Williams is stepping up. But I want to talk about the emergence of Jason Tatum, right? He's become the best two-way player in the game today. And the way that he's defending, we know that he could get buckets. The way that Jaylen Brown is doing his thing, always been a two-way defender. And the way that Ime Udoka's system is set up, it's kind of like plug and replace, next man up. And it's not taking Marcus Smart for granted, but they don't need him at 100% to beat the Miami Heat. I strongly believe that.
Well, Woj, another Celtic player that we've been keeping our eye on that's been battling injuries is Robert Williams. What more can you tell us about where he's at?
Yeah, he was activated for Game 7 after missing 5 and 6 in the Milwaukee series. I was told that he would have been probably 60 or 70% if he had played yesterday. But by him not playing, Boston is able to get him more rest, get that knee more time here as they head into Game 1 against Miami. They'll see where they are tomorrow, how he feels, but certainly, listen, they need Robert Williams with this team. This has been the best defensive team in the league for the second half of the season into the playoffs. You saw it against Milwaukee. He makes them even better, certainly at both ends of the floor. But I think there's an expectation you will certainly see Robert Williams in this series. They want to see now, with a few days of rest on that bone bruise, how does it respond before Game 1 tomorrow?
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.